Horror horizon, the horizon had always been a liar. Claire Mercer gripped her camera, her breath fogging in the chill air as she stared at the jagged line where the ocean met the sky. The townsfolk of Black Hollow had warned her not to come here at dusk. They'd barred their windows, locked their doors, and whispered of a shifting. They couldn't explain. But Claire was a journalist, and curiosity was both her currency and her curse. It started with the horizon itself. At first it looked like a smudge, a dark, inky streak marring the sunset. Then it thickened, rising like a bruise until the entire western sky was a wall of black. The townspeople called it the crawl, though none would say why. Old Tom, the weathered fisherman who'd grudgingly rented her his seaside shack, had muttered only, "Ain't the sky, it's what's in it." Claire snapped photos as the darkness swelled. Her lens caught shapes, jagged, indistinct, like skeletal fingers clawing through the veil of twilight. The air grew heavy, metallic, as if charged with static. Her radio fizzed to life, spitting garbled voices in reverse. "Turn back," it seemed to hiss. Turn back. She didn't. By midnight, the crawl had swallowed the stars. Claire stood on the cliffs, her flashlight beam trembling. The ocean below had gone eerily still, not a wave breaking. No gulls, no wind, just silence, thick and suffocating. Then the whispers began. They came from everywhere, and nowhere a chorus of frayed voices overlapping, pleading, screaming. Words she couldn't parse, except one, repeated like a mantra, "Horizon, horizon." Claire's camera slipped from her hands as the blackness ahead rippled. Something moved within it. A silhouette impossibly tall, its limbs too long, its head cocked at a broken angle. It stepped forward, and the ground beneath her shuddered. She ran. The shack's door splintered as she barricaded herself inside. Old Tom's journals lay scattered on the table, pages filled with frantic sketches, faceless figures, spirals, and a single phrase scrawled over and over: "It takes what sees it." Outside, the whispers crescendoed. Shadows slithered under the door. Claire's breath hitched as the walls began to bend, the room stretching like taffy. Her reflection in the grimy mirror warped, her eyes bleeding black. "You looked," a voice rasped old Tom's, though he was miles inland. "Shouldn't looked." The crawl was inside now. Tendrils of darkness snaked from the corners, coiling around her ankles. Claire stumbled to the window, but the horizon was gone. In its place stood a forest of silhouettes, their outlines shifting, melting, reforming. They reached for her, their fingers elongating into hooks. She screamed, but the sound died in her throat. The shadows pried her jaw open, pouring into her like smoke. Her vision fractured flashes of a vast, hollow plain where the things from the horizon writhed, starved and eternal. They'd been waiting, watching, hungry. When dawn came, the horizon receded, leaving the sky pristine. The townsfolk emerged, avoiding the cliffs where Claire's camera lay abandoned. They knew better than to check the shack. Old Tom poured whiskey into the sea that night, a toast to the unspoken pact. The horizon always demanded a witness, a soul to carry its curse until the next cycle, and in the depths of the crawl Claire Mercer walked, or what was left of her. Her body was theirs now, a vessel for the dark, but her mind still screamed, trapped in the endless expanse where the horizon stretched forever, waiting, hungry, and always, always lying.